Yo, this is it. I'm Mr. Fate, and you're listening to Attack of the Beats on IllMuzik.com. 5 beats, 5 reviews, that's what I do. And this is episode number 220. So let's get right into it. First up, we got Bangers 8888 with Jeezy type beat. Let's check it out. All right. Okay, so that was Bangers 8888 with Jeezy type beat. Now this one I really like because I didn't expect that actually when the beat dropped in, when the drums dropped in and all that stuff. It's very smooth, but also like it just hits hard, and that's what I like about it. The low end is good, little bit loud in the mix, not a big deal, but I don't know, whatever. But still very good. The bass goes well with the kick and whatnot, and the vocal parts were very good. They blended in nicely. The guitar is very good. I like the way it goes, the way it carries throughout the whole beat. The only thing is I just wish there had been a little part where, there's maybe sort of a bit of a change up on that guitar, or just take it out for just a small part, just bring in something else. Well, I mean, you do have the breakdown later on in the beat, like a little drum breakdown and stuff like that. So maybe something like that, but without the guitar and all that. But just for some variety and whatnot. But what you have is really good. I like it. Like I said, it's smooth, but it hits hard, So that's what really stands out for me with this beat. So yeah, I like it. Good beat. All right, next up we've got Dead Bass Records with Taliban. Let's check it out. All right. Okay, so that was Dead Bass Records with Taliban, and this one's really good because that piano is very, very smooth, and I didn't know where you're gonna go with this, right? I didn't know what was gonna happen, if it was just gonna be this smooth beat and whatnot. But it's tricky when you have let's say something like that, like a nice piano, it's smooth and all that, and then when you bring the drums in, the bass and all that, it's hard to get the good level with it. But you did a really good job with that, because it's not like it wasn't quiet, it wasn't too loud either. It just blended in really well. So good job on the mix, because that kick and bass, just when it drops in, boom, it's a nice level with that piano and stuff. So piano's very nice, the drum work is very nice, and the little flute and all that, and I like that you have a nice little change up, like a hook and whatnot. But mainly it's just the levels. That's what stood up to me, was the mix. Like everything just sounded where it needed to be, So no complaints. It's a really good beat, smooth, and like the previous beat too, it hits hard as well. So good job on that. All right, so next up we've got Fury Beats with Dire Straits. Let's check it out. All right. Okay, so that was Fury Beats with Dire Straits. This one reminds me of the 90s. You had some guys that had that style where, they had like a lead instrument where it was off key or was out of tune or whatever, but they made it work. And usually they did that by having something else that was really on point. So it could have been like they had like some crazy bass line, or really hard hitting drums and whatnot and stuff. So in your case, I just recommend having the drums really bumped up, because you got the laid back drums, but if the drums hit harder, if they had like like more life to them, if you will, I guess, but just something like that, maybe even a drum break or whatever, that plus what you have, that would make a big difference, I think. So if you try something like that, I think that would be really, really good. I'm not crazy about the change up with the flute that you have, where the flute goes nuts. It's okay to have the change up like that, but it's just, again, it's like if the drums, or let's say a drums and bass that were really on point, and then you had this, it would work, So, but what you have, I would say just change it up. You gotta bump it up, especially the drums, and then with that, of course, the bass and whatnot. But yeah, I would start with that. But it's true though, in the 90s there was something like that where the beats were they were good, and I remember there was one from Old Dirty Bastard, I think it was, where I can't remember the name of the track, but it was just this crazy bass line and just some looping vocals in the background, and he's just going nuts on the track, of course, and it worked though, but without his vocals it would not have worked probably. but the bass line and this and that, I don't know, it was just crazy. So something like that. But yeah, anyway, try that out and see how it goes. All right, so next up we've got J Grizz 410 with Mare. Let's check it out. All right. Okay, so that was J Grizz 410 with Mare. I don't know what's up with everybody bringing in these smooth, hard beats this time. It's crazy, but this is good. I mean, that piano, you got some little strings in the background, and the drum track is really on point. The 808 is really good, although, you know, the thing with 808s is that it can, you can get carried away with that easily and stuff. So in your case, it's a little bit on the 808, a little bit too much on the 808, but still it works for that style. It does work as long as the 808's under control. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I mean, let's face it, 808s are awesome, right? So that's why people want to use them a lot and all that stuff. But this is good. I like that low end a lot. It really works well with this beat. And like I said, the drums sound good, but also good drum work on it and stuff. And yeah, mainly it's just the 808, but other than that, like I said, it's not a big deal, you know, whatever. But still, I mean, a lot of guys use 808s, and as long as it's under control in the mix, yeah. Because I mean, I've heard some where the 808 was just too overpowering for the whole track and whatnot, you know. And if you use that, like if your 808's just out of control, it's just too loud or whatever, it resonates too much, of course it's gonna overpower everything else in your mix and all this stuff. But in your case, no, it's okay, it works. So but it's a good beat, I like it, hits hard, and yeah. All right, so next up we got the last beat. It's Chamba Beats with Das Boot. Let's check it out. All right. Okay, so that was Chamba Beats with Das Boot. I like this beat because, you know, it makes me want to punch something. I don't know. It's got that weird, you know, crazy experimental sound and whatnot, but it's good. I mean, the drums hit really well, and, you know, it's not a traditional bass line either. You got that crazy synth bass and all that, and all the synth leads coming in and out. It just makes me think of like a scene from a movie or something. Let's say, you know, where there's like some cut scene where people are just freaking out and they're running away from a bunch of zombies or something, and then somebody gets attacked. I don't know, something like that. But it sounds like something like that. So, you know, if you're in the market for, you know, shopping your beats around, you know, it doesn't necessarily be for just selling to an artist or whatever. Think about something like that, movies and TV and stuff. And there's quite a bit of beats on here that I've heard like that. And I think from you as well. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember, but anyway. But yeah, I like it. It hits hard and stuff, and no complaints. I mean, maybe the mix was like slightly, like, no, I wouldn't say thin, but it could use maybe just some polish. You know, like maybe just there's something in the mix. I'm trying to pinpoint exactly what it is, but maybe just a bit of polish on it. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's got that experimental sound that you have. Maybe that's what kind of takes away from it. I'm just thinking it's not, you know, 100%, you know, on the mix. I don't know, something like that. But no, it's good. I like the beat. It's really good. And like I said, I'm picturing somebody running away from zombies when I listen to this. So I think that that's what other people would probably assume, you know, listening to this. Let me know. Anyway. All right, so that's it from me, Mr. Fade. This is Attack of the Beats. Keep sending your beats in. I'll keep reviewing them. And my favorite beat is, the winner is, drum roll please, Dead Bass Records with Taliban. Let's check it out.